Trey Benson is super cool. He got a super great landing spot. Cool. Super awesome.
What is this analysis? He's super cool. He's super awesome. Dynasty Domain. You can slander us all you want, but saying that we don't take an L is legit the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, we are so freaking dumb. We take more L's than anyone I know. Like, yes. We are wrong. Like, of all things, I'm like, yes, of course we're idiots. Yes. We're not experts. We are stupid people with a camera.
I'll take TJ Hawkinson in the 7th round.
TJ Hawkinson's your cupcake. Gosh. Leave it in. Let's go. A new coaching regime. Wow. Hold on. A new coaching regime. Do I want to say regime? Regime.
This is when legends are made in Dynasty Fantasy Football. This is when you accumulate value the most. Yeah, I know. Thanks, man. Thanks. I really tried to think of something else and it just came out and it was really bad. But this seriously is, this is when you build a dynasty. There you go. This is when dynasties are made.
Coming off of last year where everybody thought, okay, Bijan's going to come in the NFL and score 100 points per game because everybody was, drafting him that high. And as it turns out, he didn't for a couple of reasons. A, Arthur Smith, and B, Arthur Smith. So now, without...
Is there a C selection in there?
If there was a C, I would say Arthur Smith is C.
That's fair.
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
I don't know.
Because 7, 8, 9. You never heard that? What?
Anyways.
To start for their respective teams this year. And when you're talking about having a QB3, what?
I just got the 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Are you?
Yeah, just move on.
Oh my gosh, the stupidity. Dude.
8,
my
9.
Okay.
Let's go.
How have you never heard that? Everyone's heard that joke, Nathan.
I don't know why it didn't resonate. I was too in the
This is what happens when you're homeschooled. This is what happens. That's what happens when you're homeschooled. If we win, it's because we're awesome, and if we lose, it's because we just let somebody else win.
Exactly.
So. It's good to be with you on this Friday night. I got the day right this time. I'm very happy about that.
Oh, that's good.
We're glad you're joining us tonight.
Almost,
we're going to do
almost back to the land of the living.
That's true. What?
Because like all of your days were the land of the workforce. There you go.
Oh,
Since
okay.
your days were getting all meshed up.
Oh yeah, but because I'm back to work now.
Yeah,
I get it. Well, naturally I'm a little bit more fried now that I'm back at work. But we're going to do a live fantasy mock draft tonight. And sleeper or underdog was the first question from our guy Wolfman. What's up, Wolfman? This one's going to be on sleeper.
Sleepers.
And I'll turn the comments on so you guys can see. And the comments are not showing up for some reason today, but I'll get those working. But I did just send the draft link on the Discord for our domain motherflockers. So if you want to get in the draft, make sure you go to flockfantasy.com/domain. Make sure you get Motherflocker 2. You get our draft guide. You get our rankings. You get everything. You get our one-on-one advice for your fantasy.
Draft guide's going to be really cool.
The draft guide's freaking awesome. The draft guide's freaking awesome.
Please go check it out.
Yeah. But we're glad you're here, and we're going to fill up this mock draft. And then any leftover spots we have in here, I'll drop in the YouTube chat. So drop a like on the stream if you're here. Drop all your questions. And, wow, we don't have anybody in the draft yet.
Whoa.
I wonder if this is going to be one of those days. You think? Well, I haven't even looked at the dashboard yet.
One of those days.
It's just one of those days. Let's see. Well, I'll go ahead and put this in the YouTube comments then, because warning, it's also the stream and the internet is definitely going to be acting up.
Which is not our fault.
Is your comment section doing that? What in the world? My computer just died. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. You want to take? You don't have the sleeper? Yep. No. It's cool. I've got to plug in my computer real quick. So, all right, go ahead and read through some comments while I try to fix all this.
Yeah, Wolfman says sleeper underdog. Well, we already said that, sleeper. I'm going to drop this in the comments now for you guys.
There we go. I got the comments fixed.
By the way. Oh, nice.
Oh, you do have the link.
Yeah.
Oh, because I put it on. Yeah, thank you. That's what we need.
Boom.
I kind of want to draft in this.
Here we go. You want to draft in this? I know. I'm kind of thinking about it too.
Which, I mean, it's not like we're going to fill
There you go, guys.
Can you plug that in for me?
Dropping that link and draft with us, please. Eagle Peanut says fantasy football, yes.
What's up, Tom? Man, my computer had to die right there.
Death. I know. That's why you should keep your computer, charged.
It was charged before it died. All right, there we go. We're filling it up now. One more spot.
Clearly not.
Can you? You don't have the power to start it, do you? I can do it from my phone. My computer has decided it is no longer wanting to live. Yeah. But we have one more spot.
It's one of those days. I'll fill it.
Ah, dang it! I was gonna do it.
It's mine.
All right, whatever, fine. Well, so Nathan's gonna be drafting with you, and I'm not going to.
Wait, I'm drafting with y'all.
Mine says there's one more spot.
Well, it's taken now.
It's laggy. Okay.
Yeah. I would start the draft.
Start. Yep. Okay. Cool.
Here we go.
All right.
30-second clock.
12-team, half-point PPR, fantasy football mock draft. Here to answer your questions. Here to hang out. Here to have a good time talking about fantasy football. And training camp starts next week, dude. Next week.
I'm excited. I'm excited to an extent because I know that we're going to get all these stupid sleeper alerts, and it's going to drive me insane.
You mean like the stupid sleeper sounds that just came out of your computer?
Shh. Ignore me. I think it's still coming from over there.
Oh, it is coming from over there.
That's probably what's going on.
Well, but no.
Anything crazy here? Josh Allen at the 1-4. Jalen Hurts at the 1-7. I think this is a fantasy draft.
What's up, Riley? Mario's here before Waffle House. That's true. Waffle House might not be here. I don't know. Fantasy football. Yes.
Yes.
Evan says, Evan with a dynasty question. It takes all 5 seconds. Superflex PPR, Gibbs, Bryce Young versus Gus Edwards, Aaron Jones.
Remember the scenario I was talking about in the video?
It's Gibbs and Young there, by the way. What scenario? Oh, yeah.
The 111.
Hurts for Garrett Wilson in a keeper league.
Well, I clicked on him, and it's just not working. So hopefully it works at some point.
Nothing is. I'm having a lot of stuff that's not being very kind to me right now.
Yeah.
Like the YouTube comments aren't working on my computer.
I did not auto draft. I picked my player.
Yeah, you took Jahmyr Gibbs. How about that?
Oh, it gave me to him.
It did. It switched. That's weird. It says you're not in the draft anymore.
I am.
I think the internet here is crap.
Oh yeah, it's nuts right now.
Evan says he has Jamar, Nico, Zayfla. Yeah, you're definitely taking the guy there. So Hurts for Garrett Wilson. If it's Superflex, take Hurts. What's up, Jeremy? Good to see you, man. What?
So many good options here.
Is it actually going to let you draft?
Yeah, I hope so.
No.
Probably him or him.
Yes.
I'll probably go with him. Good night, dude.
Is it not working?
No. It still went through.
It looks like you guys can still see us. So
well, that's nice.
Yeah, because it's still working. So I'm glad the stream is working because the internet here is literally won't let us do anything.
Yeah, so Puka in London there, we just did a video today where I was talking about, like, if Puka falls to you at the 111, what are you doing in the early second? Well, Puka fell to me at the 111, and I think that's going to be pretty normal for a lot of people. You're going to see those top few running backs going before him because people want to go with the hero RB, which is totally understandable. And Puka's just going to be that guy that makes it to you at the end of the first, which I am very happy with. And with that being the case, like, generally you're going to get a pretty good running back on the turn, or you're going to get one of those wide receivers that's worthy of going in the first round, like a Marvin Harrison Jr., like a Garrett Wilson, like a Drake London, like an A.J. Brown in the second round. So it's kind of a win-win, honestly, when you're in the when you're on the back, the tail end of the first, early second.
Right.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a good range. I honestly think it might be better than, because the second into the mid to the end of the second round is awful. It's so bad, dude. It's so bad.
It's terrible.
I think
I like the fourth round more than I like the end of the second.
Oh, absolutely. Because the guys in the fourth round are just as likely to hit, right?
Yeah.
Evan says, thanks, love the redraft /90 content. Yes, this is redraft content. I'm glad you threw that in there. What's up, Warrior King? Good to see you, buddy. What's up, Alex? Happy Friday. Thoughts on college football 25 so far? I think it's really good. I've only played Dynasty so far, but I'm going to try the Road to Glory, which I think it's still called Road to Glory. That's what it's called when I was in middle school or whatever. But I think it's a really well-made game. And I'm excited. So Evil Peanut says, fine, I'll go double running back. Josh apparently is an Eagles fan. So what did you do? You went Bijan and JT. Yeah, it's not a bad move, honestly, because you'd be reaching on Adams there probably. It's tough. I'm telling you, the second round sucks.
Yeah.
And those receivers are going to be off the board.
And I personally feel happy if I'm getting Saquon or JT in that range. Super happy.
Right. Yeah.
I'm happy if I get Devontae Adams. Heck, I reach on Devontae Adams. That's a guy, I mean, if we were to do a fantasy video on players we'd reach on, Devontae Adams would be one of those guys.
Yeah.
Did we do a video?
We did do a video called "We're Reaching on These Players in Fantasy."
That was Dynasty, I thought.
No,
Or
it was fantasy football. Yeah, that was
I get them all
the
mixed
Josh
up.
Downs video.
Right.
Yeah. But Adams wasn't on that list. He probably could be now.
Yeah.
ETN goes in the early third here. This is earlier than what his underdog ADP is, which
He goes as a RB9.
it's not bad.
That's a good price.
That's honestly where he probably
I don't
should
have
be
an
going,
issue with it.
right? Yeah. But he's not.
I thought I was going to be such an ETN hater this year. I was so ready for it, and then I was like, gosh, dang it, his price is reasonable. / he's a low-key buy. So
how about, oh yay, his price is reasonable.
Right.
Gosh dang it. I can't hate on this guy endlessly throughout the entire offseason.
Right.
Oh, here, I can play the musics. Here we go.
I just had all this research on like why he wasn't going to maintain his value, and then everyone was like, yeah, RB10. Okay, cool.
Nathan's like preparing his case, and everybody's like, yeah, we agree. Okay.
Sweet.
It's very unlike them to see a running back do that well.
I will say, I want to give the fantasy community a ton of credit this year. It has been tough to find players that we are adamantly against their price.
It's been so tough.
It's been real. Like I really think that your normal.
Are we just becoming more agreeable?
Standard ADP? No, I don't think so. I think it's been there's just not a Calvin Ridley this year. Like there's not a Tony Pollard this year where it's just a and I think it's because people are scared.
Well, it's kind of made it hard to have unique takes.
Well, the vacated volume fallacy was so huge and prevalent last year, and it screwed you every single time you tried it with Madison, with Pollard, with Calvin Ridley to an extent at the wide receiver position, and now no one wants to play that game. If anything, we flipped the other way around, and people are undervalued more than others are being overvalued, like extremely.
Yeah.
So this year it's like Zamir White. I don't love Zamir White, the talent. I don't think he's going to be insane, but at low end RB2, high end RB3 prices, as you would assume the lead RB in that in there, I'm all for that price.
Yeah.
So
you're welcome. By the way, I'm being nice tonight.
Oh, that's super kind of you. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. I mean, it's a testament to the, which who knows? Maybe we get to actual redraft like ESPN sleeper, and then stuff is different. But but as far as the underdog stuff, like it looks better. So I definitely am happy about that. Torsten says, is that super flex, or why did they draft 2 quarterbacks in the first round? This is, Torsten, honestly, it's not just a you thing, because it seems like half the people when they watch this channel think that we're talking about Dynasty. But here are the clues you can use. What is the logo? What is the thumbnail? What does the channel name say? Domain Fantasy Football, different theme, different logo.
I knew it was gonna happen.
It's the redraft channel. So this is redraft.
Shad White for me, please.
ESPN AAP is absolute garbage. It is. You're right.
It is terrible.
It's awful.
You really got to scroll down.
I just found out I get pick 8 in a 12-team redraft league. Oh, you know what we got to talk about? I'll ask you guys about this in a second. We get up to 1 keeper 2 rounds earlier than we took last year, so I'm probably doing Brees in the second round this year. Who do you think at pick 8? In this draft you got one of Bijan or Jamar Chase. Interesting. Nathan, I just realized that they took Allen and Hurts in the first round.
Oh yeah, you were distracted. I was like, this is a fantasy video.
Yeah. Gosh dang it! I even put it in parentheses. It's like fantasy football. Yeah, it's sorry, Torsten. It's I don't know why they drafted 2 quarterbacks there. That's what he meant. Yeah. Redraft, but drafts a quarterback in the first round and redraft. Yeah, I'm an idiot. It's my fault. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. They must have thought it was super flex. Someone gets Puka around 13, another person gets Kyler around 14. That league pain. That sucks. On a keeper, that stinks. Okay, at pick 8, like I said, if you get one of Bijan or Chase there, but you probably won't, knowing that the 2 quarterbacks are there now. Brees is a great pick if you get there. And then after that, like our favorite pick, I think, is Puka or A.J. Brown. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. My Brad redraft. It's good. I drafted 6 rookie and spent 41 for 5 more. I don't think that for 5 more. Yeah, you've got too many rookies. And honestly, we did a video about this. Will you drop that video for him in the chat real quick? The diversify from your rookies one from last week.
The Dynasty one.
Yep. Maybe you've already seen it, but I'm going to drop it again.
You have too many rookies on your roster.
Boom. Yeah, so you just got to diversify in your team a little bit. Okay, so what I wanted to ask you guys, especially for those of you who are mother flockers, What type of leagues do you want to see this year? Because we need to get our redraft leagues drawing started going because we're going to be drafting those in the next month.
Yes.
Which I'm actually excited for. How many? So we can actually start brainstorming this a little bit, and I'll write it down. What kind of leagues do you guys want to see? Or how many leagues do you want to see? What kind of buy-ins do you want? This is for domain mother flockers. So if you haven't joined already, you should join. But a lot of you guys are already members. So listener leagues 2024. Okay. What do we want to see? I think we do a super high stakes one at least. He said, I just watched that. Yeah, I know. Oh, free agent. Oh, the FAAB guys. Don't worry about those guys. Those aren't the guys we're talking about. Those are dart throws. They're just roster cloggers. You can drop them at any time. The 6, you'll need to probably diversify from about half of those. 6 is a big number. Are you playing Best Ball Mania on Underdog? I've done a couple Best Ball Mania drafts. We don't have a deal with Underdog on purpose. So that's why we haven't done any Underdog drafts live. We could. It would be entertaining. But it's business. So, and most of our audience, we're trying to grow our channel. Most of our audience is playing redraft, like sleeper redraft. And so this is going to apply to everybody.
Yeah.
For you best ball frickers, we'll get there eventually, I think. But Underdog needs to get their crap together and give us a deal. I mean, they did offer. I will say they did offer us a deal. We just didn't take it. So because we're not in it for the money. That should tell you all you need to know right there. Do you think
best ball is a very small market as well?
Do you think you'll kick Mason's butt in the Flock Fantasy League? Oh, will you drop that link in there as well?
Yes.
Yeah. That. First of all, I'm not only Mason, Zach and Badaki, the land guys, Fantasy Land Football, Corey and Danny, the FSE guys, all the site devs. I think Sal Vetri's playing in this league as well. And Nathan, I'm going to beat the living tar out of them at redraft fantasy football.
I can't even tell you how badly I'm going to crush Avery.
I mean, what if I'm in 12th? That only means you got 11th. That's why I listed everybody. Drop that link.
I'm working on it.
Nathan's going to drop the link. Go subscribe to this channel if you haven't. This is the channel. This is the Flock League channel.
We're going to do the draft live in person. It's going to be really, Texas. Really fun.
Yeah.
On our fun little
adventure
complex.
Nathan and I will be in Austin from the 19th to the 23rd of August. We're going to be there for an entire week, and we're going to record.
Sure I've seen. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
We're going to record all of our content down there for the week. We're going to do collabs with all the other guys, the FSE guys, the Flock guy. Flock guy. That's funny.
Mason.
Mason. Yeah. The land guys, and we're going to do all of our content down there. We're going to have a live meetup. We're going to draft our Flock League live. So go subscribe to that channel. You'll see us there. But it's going to be a fun week of content. So. Yeah, no.
Thanks. Are you serious? Just making sure I'm not missing anything, but good gosh.
Hey, look.
Sure, I'll take Alvin Kamara. Thanks.
One of the first 12 people who buy one league for the first 12 people who buy the redraft guide. That's true, although we're giving the redraft guide to our members, so it would be hard to track that. That's a good idea, though. Look who it is, Nathan. Anakin, Women, and the Children to Skywalker.
Hey!
Love me some Josh Allen. He's my favorite fantasy comedian.
Miss you, man.
Fourth overall in the first round is crazy. Yeah, I think they thought it was Dynasty. Again, half the people that watch our fantasy videos are like, oh, this is Dynasty. We got a comment the other day. It's like, I love your guys' topics. You guys pick good topics. You don't talk about anything that you don't need to. The intros are short. You got good hooks. And that's why you guys are one of the... And I was like, oh, this is so nice. The best Dynasty channels. I was like, no.
It's right there.
It was so close.
So close.
Like, thanks, but this isn't Dynasty.
Oh,
we play redraft. We like redraft. Redraft is Dynasty, but it takes less time. And in this stage of our young careers... time is very important to us. So redraft leagues are our friends. So we're going to be really invested this year. What kind of leagues do you guys want to see? I think we should do a high stakes league. So like, what's a high, like, should we do
$100?
$100? I was going to say, I mean, we did a 250 for Dynasty. I think it would be fun to do a really high stakes one.
It would be fun. Can we co-commish again? It's so fun.
It is fun. Although if we don't, we double our chances of just winning the money. Yeah, my bad. So high stakes, 12-team league. Regular stakes.
Or we just take away from each other.
True. That's also what tends to happen. All right.
So you remember way back in the day. I was thinking about this when we're doing the live flock league now with all the crew, the whole team, stock, land, and flock fantasy. And I was like, remember way back in the day when I was talking about it, I was like, we got to do like this summit where we have like all these creators, like Zoom or something, kind of like they did for the Scott Fish Bowl.
That's what we're doing.
And but like way bigger.
Oh yeah, this is
than
I
ever thought it could ever. Like that's just crazy.
Do you think Pictogram likes to build around a certain position? If I had to guess, I think he's a wide receiver junkie.
We also need to drop a video on that. Maybe we should be the first people that drop a video on that channel. Getting ready for the draft, because
maybe that's true.
We're a month away from it.
We are a month away from it. So my redraft does the order 1 hour before the draft. Thoughts on that? I think it's fun. I think it just may the most skilled drafter win at that point, because you get almost no preparation time. Misty Lats, you finished 3rd in my main league and 4th in the other. Ready to win both this year? Yes, sir. We got to get there. Which 3rd and 4th means you did good enough building your team. You just got unlucky in the playoffs. That's almost always what it means. Allen, Tyreek, Likely, Pacheco, my 3 keepers in my main league. Yeah, those are good keepers, especially Pacheco at that price. Getting sniped on Kyler by somebody who already has a QB makes me want to sit in the corner and cry. Yeah, that is actually crazy that he took Kyler there. That is crazy. I will give you that. Always Wednesday before the first game on Thursday. That's super fun. We need to do that. We need to do a last-minute league. I'm just writing down these ideas. I think I saw somebody say execution league. Yeah, he did. Lowest points eliminated each week. Their players return to the pool. We're definitely doing an execution league this year.
Yes.
That would be
guillotine
so
league,
fun.
execution league, are all the same, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think a guillotine league is the same. That's what Kyle's been telling us to do for years.
Yes.
Pacheco or Kamara.
If we do one, we got to get a minute.
It's a tough choice. I think Pacheco because KC. I actually would go Kamara, but they're pretty close. I just watched you and Mason's live stream at the same time. Could you schedule your live stream in collaboration with Mason so they don't collide? We're going to be live streaming together a lot of times. I don't think we'll go live at the same time. It's just we got to kind of figure out our schedule. So down in Austin.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Or are you talking about right now? Because if you're talking about like on a normal day,
we're going to have so much fun, dude.
We probably, it's going to be fun.
Y'all are going to get a blast.
On a normal day, no, Mason and us can't, because he is live. But you'll notice there are 350 people watching his and 25 watching ours. So what does that tell you?
Means that he's 12 times bigger than us.
It means we're getting there. We're hell bent on taking full advantage of Mason and his audience and using that to get us more subscribers. That's why we're doing the league, is because I told Mason when we were meeting once, I was like, dude, we need to do something together because we have a lot to gain from it. So the Dynasty channel's doing great, but this channel's got to get discovered this year. I have a small family league, 10 people. Are there interesting ways to make the league more fun? We just run a half PPR and 2 flex spots. More fun? I think it's more fun when you add 2 more people. But outside of that, I don't know. What makes our redraft leagues more fun? Oh, Nathan and I are going to do this all across the board this year for all of our leagues. Free agent bidding for waivers.
Got to do that, Fob.
Sign me the F up for that execution league. Yeah. We'll put out just like we did with the Dynasty leagues, we're going to put out like a sign up sheet. So
yep.
That sounds fun though. We might do a couple of those. I don't know. All right.
You know what else is really fun?
Joe.
Survivor.
How does that work?
That's not fantasy. That's sports betting. But
you can only bet on one team to win each week.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you have multiple tickets, so you kind of like diversify your tickets and stuff and where you want them to go. And once you bet on that team, you can't bet on them for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Well, you bet on a game
that is fun.
That involves teams, so it's like you go the over or the under. Well, there's
yes.
Yeah. For a specific team. So
correct.
Yeah.
I love Chris Godwin in the 6th. I gotta say, I think I like team number 3 a lot. Look at what Serop did though. Jay Pictogram Jones. He went 5 wide receivers, then quarterback, then running back, and still got Pollard as his running back 1. Yeah, that's a really good draft strategy, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
that's really nice.
Super nice.
Who else went?
Super cool.
Who else punted? It's funny because freaking Tom is the one that wrote the video we just recorded about waiting on running back, and he took 2 running backs up top. Way to go, Tom. Ryan Witz also did that a little bit. Hill, Olave, Evans, Andrews, and then Walker.
Ooh, I don't know if he's gonna make it. Make it to me. Make it to me. Make it to me. Make it to me. Make it to me.
Zamir White. What's up, homies? I was very sad I couldn't be there tonight. I'll be back next week. Yeah, you missed Becca. Becca's here.
I wanted Reed. Oh, well.
0 running back all the way. Yeah. We know. I like it, though. It worked out for you. You wanted Reed.
Yes.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, though, for him to get Wilson, Neighbors, Pickens, Kirk, and Reed. That's legit 5 wide receiver ones he has on his team, and he took Hall and Jacobs.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Had to try, hate it. Soul Survivor Fantasy League, where you're split into 2 tribes. Losing tribe votes out someone each league and a bunch of other stuff. People are getting creative with these leagues. That sounds really fun, actually. Because I used to love the Survivor TV show, and then they got woke, and he stopped saying, "Come on in, guys," and I stopped watching it.
Whoa, how did I auto?
Because you weren't paying attention.
No, I literally drafted Brian Thomas, and it autoed me. That ticks me off, actually, because that screws up my entire draft.
I don't think Dak's a bad pick there.
I don't care. I would have taken someone else. Gosh, dang it.
Oh, my gosh.
Frick!
It's all right, Nathan. It's just practice. I had dinner at my supervisor and his wife's house with my family, which was fun, but I sad I missed out. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. You should have been here instead. Duh. Just kidding.
Auto pick my butt. I picked the player. Gosh, sleeper.
Who would you have taken?
I'm not going to tell. Too mad.
It's so salty.
I was going to go... I can't name drop.
Nathan is angry about this.
I am very mads.
Let's see. I'm going to try to guess.
Gosh, dang it. Someone's going to get a screaming value.
I'm going to guess.
Jeez Louise.
I'm going to guess who it was.
3 guys.
I'm guessing they're wide receivers.
Oh, JSN just went. He was one of them.
Jason hadn't gone yet?
No.
What the frick?
Gosh, dang it.
Oh.
I've never been so mad about a mock draft.
Jeez.
It's like last time I yelled.
I'm honestly
at
trying to
Waffle.
figure out who the other ones are. I'm missing somebody. 3 guys. And 2 of them are still on the board, right? Okay, yeah. That I wondered about that.
He'll come back to me.
Yeah, I was wondering about that one, and I was also wondering about, but this one will make it back to you as well.
Oh, I can get him in the 11th. I'm not even worried about him.
Maybe.
Don't you worry, Willis.
Depends.
There's also another guy that here, check him out.
Oh, yeah.
I am smashing him if he gets back to me.
He probably will. All right, what's up, Dalton? We got a super chat here. Would you trade Herbert, Walker, and Watson for Lamar and Ramondre in a 10-man Superflex PPR dynasty?
Dynasties.
In a 10-man, you want the rushing upside, so there's a pretty clear, obvious upgrade at quarterback. Watson and Ramondre are pretty much wash in terms of value, so it's Walker and Herbert for Lamar in a 10-man. Yes. Nathan? Yeah, I think I'm good with that.
Yep.
I'm good with that trade.
I am too.
Again, with the limited amount of quarterbacks, I mean, again, quarterbacks lose their value quicker with the less amount of teams you go.
And
right?
the rushing QBs gain value a little bit. So
I'm curious if it's a 4-point or a 6-point passing. Because if it's a 4-point,
at that point it's just
it's a smash. If it's a 6-point, it's probably fair.
Yeah. Whew, Hawkinson at the 9.5. Usually goes later.
I thought he was going to go later than that, honestly. Singletary, nice pick. Oh
my gosh.
What? I like this song.
Yeah. Super groovy.
I need you to find us new music for our live streams, Becca.
Yeah.
Because you seem like you have a better catalog. Where do you get your music from? Okay. Wow.
Places.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
What? What's it called? Pixabay?
And
it's all free?
Wow.
Wow.
All my guys.
Well,
because
because on YouTube you get music, but
Javante
it's
just
it sucks. Yeah.
almost made it back. Did not quite. Here's what Jaboy will do though.
Ah, dude, Javante, that sucks.
Yeah, I know.
You got sniped twice by that guy. He's sniping you all
There's
over
some
the place.
good dart throws I can make here though.
Honestly,
right, so I'm gonna go.
Thanks for your super chat.
He's
again,
actually
buddy.
not a horrible pick at this point.
The top guy.
Yeah.
No, the top guy's the pick. No, do him on the way back. Okay. Do him. Yep, that's a good pick. Thanks for your super chat again, buddy. It's a 4-point passing touchdown. Then I think you definitely got it. It's the offer I looked at after getting a blueprint back from y'all. Appreciate you getting a blueprint, man. And yeah, I mean, this is at a 4.10 team. This is clearly following the blueprint. You definitely get somebody with rushing upside in that format, and I love it. I love it. I think it's a great trade, man. So make the trade. Sounds like your roster's built for it.
Yeah.
Appreciate your super chats, buddy. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you much. Thank you much. When was the last time we did a fantasy live? Probably a month ago, right?
Yeah, it's been about a month. Yeah, it's been the dead period, so.
Yeah.
And there's 21 people watching, so.
Yeah.
That's part of it. But hey, you 21 people are people
gotta start somewhere.
People that we love.
Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. It's honestly a lot more low key. Man.
There's a lot of good picks here.
Jolio is investing in the Chargers offense at the 9-10 turn. I mean, you can't go there, because
all right. Well,
I
know where
take
I'm
your
going.
guy. Yep. Take Jacoby.
Too many wide receivers.
I don't think that's possible. I like your team. I think your team's pretty good.
It's a nice
except
core.
the Dak pick, that kind of sucked.
Wasn't my pick. I would have had JSN on this team.
I would have liked JSN more than Dak, probably.
Gosh.
You just can't let it go, can you?
It's not my team. It's not my team.
He's not going to be my favorite team, that's for sure.
Because that Dak pick really just spoiled it for me.
It did. Especially when you could have gotten Jaden Daniels on the 10th. Can you imagine if you had JSN at the 8th there and then had taken Jaden Daniels right there at the 10th round as your quarterback one?
Can you stop? Oh my gosh.
Nathan's triggered.
I can't stop.
Hey, good news.
Once I have a pen in my hands.
If you aren't a mother flocker, be a mother flocker. Our draft guide comes out Monday morning. 50 pages of fantasy football draft strategy for 2024, full with our advice, full with round by round analysis, strategy analysis, player and positional analysis. It's comprehensive. It looks amazing. And you get it as a mother flocker when you use code domain. So use code domain when you sign up and you get the draft guide. We'll be showcasing it on the channel though. I'm telling you, it looks awesome. In fact, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it helps us out, but because it's a kind of overshot in terms of
Hey, for the code, are we gonna have 2-figure codes for the archetypes, or are we going as high as 3?
They're 2-figure codes.
They are 2-figure codes?
Yes.
So it'd be WR, RB,
Yep.
1Y.
Yes.
Okay. Correct.
No. Just WR.
Yep.
I had them all written down somewhere.
Yeah, well, you sent us the.
I sent them.
You sent us the doc. Man.
All right. Who's your favorite player to draft this year so far?
We have 2 WRs.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
Let's just do. I'll do 1 R. Do you want an OR or 1 R?
Yeah, for 1 year, it's
Probably
this is a 1 year reload. 1 R.
All right.
Yeah.
Becca, that second WR should be 1 R.
In that list I sent. Who's tagging us? Hummel says, sorry, at Avery Huffman, cooking lobsters and drinking beer. Enjoy your Friday night, dude. There are better things to do than watch Nathan and I. That does sound awesome. Lobster? Heck yeah.
Yep.
I wonder if you can make lobsters. I wonder if you can make Trevor. I wonder if you can make lobsters in the Blackstone.
I'm sure you can. Absolutely sure you can. You made jambalaya on the Blackstone.
Did you say jambalaya?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Jambalaya, yeah.
Gosh dang it. Can we?
What, you want to cut that part out?
Yeah. Luke, cut it out.
I can't do this. Blackstone grilled lobster tails.
Dude, That would seriously slap on a Blackstone though.
Yeah,
It's like jambalaya.
You want to know? Yeah, no, I've made stuff like that. You want to know what really sucks? Savannah doesn't like seafood.
I'm not a big seafood guy either.
Nathan, that's lame.
In samples, yes, but I'm totally
You're a big chicken nuggets guy.
no. I'm very understanding of people that don't love seafood. It's an acquired taste.
You get dino nuggets at the Mexican restaurant.
Shut up.
Oh man! All right,
This is in my head now.
Nathan, who are you gonna pick? Did that guy make it back to you like I told you he wouldn't, or did he get taken?
Who? He just went. I thought he was going to make it back to me at the 11th. He was close, though. He's 3 picks away.
He was close, but no scar. Hand grenades, horseshoes.
Who should I take?
You know, probably not a handcuff there. Oh, you gotta go. Yeah, that's a good pick. That's a better pick.
It's a gamble.
No, in the 11th, it's not. It's a good pick in the 11th. There's a couple guys here.
Now?
Honestly, at wide receiver.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go wide
top
receiver
guy.
here. Yeah, he's not a bad pick. I've been thinking about him.
Yeah, you could also go
but
Pop Douglas.
I could just go safe.
I think top guy safer.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Even with his run at the end of the year.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
technically
good
less
point.
competition.
That's a good point.
I'm going to go with Cooks.
All right. Sorry, I wasn't going to pick your team anyways.
Shut up. I'm not allowed to pick my team as my favorite team.
Well, especially not because you picked Dak in the 8th.
Oh my gosh.
Ricky Pearsall just went. Do you know Ricky Pearsall went to Florida?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Why?
I'm just screwing with you.
Oh.
All right.
You did play with AR.
We're getting.
Ooh,
Yeah,
excuse me.
it's true. We're getting to this point. It's time to pick our favorite teams.
You know, if San Fran didn't blow us out and take Pearsall in the first round, and he had like fallen to the Colts, and the Colts had taken him, do you know how overpriced he would be because of the AR Pearsall thing?
Yeah, that's true. That would have been a storyline.
That would have been a thing.
I'm going for my
man.
favorite team. I'm going no running back, J. Pictogram Jones. Bunch of receivers, Joe Burrow. Got the LSU connection with Burrow and Jay Jeffs. And then Pollard, Mostert, Eckler, and Sharps as your running backs. I think it's solid. And you get TJ Hawkinson later. You get Justin Herbert as a backup just there. Congratulations, buddy. You win. You're my favorite team. Nathan, who's your favorite team? And you can't pick yourself.
I love that team with Puka. Gosh. But who took Dak in the 8th?
You did.
It's terrible. Yeah, I know. I'm going to go with the team that got Brees. Brees, Garrett Wilson. I don't, honestly, don't love that they're on the same team, but they're both good picks at price. Brees at the 110 is good. Garrett Wilson in the 2nd is great. Jacobs in the late 3rd is honestly not a bad price. Then you get Neighbors, Pickens, Kirk, Reed, Ingram. Love Ingram at price in the 8th round. That's where you want to take a shot on a guy like him.
Yeah.
Javonte was a guy that I was targeting. I would have taken him.
He sniped you a couple times, so I mean, I honestly think
times.
his team was really solid.
Good pick.
And again, 5 wide receiver ones there.
Yeah, and then Daniels, obviously, who I was considering in the freaking 9th round. So, good job.
Our guy Brandon is back with Super Chat. Brandon, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. He says, what's up, guys? Glad you're back. Ready for this season? Yes, sir. I'm the 6th pick. What do you think I should prioritize early? So this is a tough spot because the 2nd round at this point is just brutal. I would go probably wide receiver first, and then either go wide receiver, or if one of the running back falls like Taylor or Saquon, you take them there. I think I want to go wide receiver though at the 1-6 this year. It just depends because I think you're still getting one of Jamar Chase or Amon-Ra there. So that's what I think. Again, it's going to be interesting to sort out, kind of how these drafts end up falling. But I think at the 1-6, I lean wide receiver up front, and then I want to try to grab either a running back on the way back, or go double wide receiver up top and go no running back at all. That's one of the strategies that we're kind of entertaining right now. So appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for your super chat, and glad to have you back. We're going to be live on this channel every week now, so it's going to be really fun.
I was out of focus.
I was out of focus as well, but now I'm in focus. Boom.
We got to figure out how to account for the slouching in the focus.
Well,
maybe we should go autofocus for the live streams.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, another mock draft after this one. We actually are going to be done because we recorded 3 videos before this, so we're a little bit tired.
Sleepies.
But this has been fun. So we'll be back here again. Probably do Dynasty Monday. We'll be back here next Friday, probably, I think. Maybe we'll switch it around. We'll go Friday. We'll go Monday this and Friday Dynasty. But either way, we'll see you guys on one of the channels. Yeah, make sure, like I said, draft guide comes out Monday. flockfantasy.com/domain. Does it work? Does it work? It didn't work.
Rip.
Will it work if I do this? Boom. There we go.
Oh.
You get team blueprint with the annual, but you get the my teams trade calculator. You get we'll redo this and say redraft rankings, but again, you get the draft guide and that comes out on Monday. So flockfantasy.com/domain. Make sure you use code domain to get the draft guide, which comes out, like I said, Monday morning. Did I mention the draft guide comes out Monday?
So it comes out Monday,
correct?
Right, like this Monday.
Yeah,
like 2 days, 3 days from now.
Yeah. So
nice.
All right, y'all. Have a good weekend. We will release a fantasy football video this weekend for you. Our wide receiver rankings will actually release this weekend. So, guys, we appreciate you joining. Thanks so much. Peace out. We'll see you later.